Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aleese Lightyear and today's video is exactly what you asked for, a Q and A. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. The crowd goes wild. First things first, I need to thank each and every one of my 11,000 followers. You guys, it's incredible. My growth has been phenomenal, out of this world. I started this YouTube channel in February of 2021. It is now the beginning of June 2021. I am so thankful and I'm feeling very well deserved because my videos are bomb. I am great. And yeah, you're welcome. But also, for real, thank you guys so much. I asked you guys on YouTube and on my Instagram page to ask me anything, and boy, you sure did. I got over 150 questions. So let's get into it. What made you move to China? After years and years of working in TV production in New York City, I had gotten burned out. My whole life became about my job. My personal life suffered, my health suffered, my relationships suffered, and I just got tired of it. I felt like I was working in an industry that was unregulated, didn't have proper benefits, didn't care about me. I also couldn't really see a future for myself in my career. I just didn't have any successful female role models who were moms and wives and had a good work-life balance. So it was really hard for me to see that future that I wanted for myself in the career I was in. So I decided to make a change, and that change just happened to be super drastic. I don't know what came over me on this random Thursday when I Googled how to make money and travel, but the first thing that popped up was teaching English abroad. And I was like, okay. I just took the ultimate leap of faith and risk by being 30 and leaving a career that I was established in and had worked my way up from the bottom to the middle and was really good at my job and had good connections. I just was like, nope, I'm done, I'm out, I'm over this. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to be free. How to be free? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go someplace and teach English and hope to find my freedom. And yeah, as cheesy and as like weird as that sounds, that's kind of like where my mind was at the time. I just was ready for a change and I didn't know how to make that change, and I just happened to find an opportunity to teach English and it just made sense. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this. I want the challenge. Why not? So once I got my TEFL certification, I did my research. I mentioned before that I wanted to go to South America. And basically the deciding factor was that I wasn't going to make enough money to save in South America. And so I literally just Googled and looked on YouTube, where can I make the most money teaching English in this world? And the number one answer was China. And I was like, okay, cool. The idea of living halfway across the world in the East, in like this unknown culture, was exciting, but also really scary. So what I did was seek out language partners in my hometown. We have the lovely University of Michigan, where a lot of Chinese students go to school. All I did was post on this student union website looking for a language partner, saying that, hey, I am a girl who's looking to move to China in the future. I'd really love to learn more about the culture and the language. Is there anyone who would like to have a conversation partner? And the person I vibed with the most was a Chinese guy from Chengdu named Bruce. And so Bruce and I used to go out for coffee once or twice a week, and we would have the most eye-opening, incredible conversations. He debunked all of the ridiculous myths that were in my head. He told me the truth of what the country was really gonna be like. I mean, literally the most eye-opening thing that he said to me was, "Aleese, you're not going to the moon. Of course you'll be able to get all of the things that you need, all of the things that are in America. Yeah, of course we have them in China. Why wouldn't we?" And I was like, oh, yeah, right, okay, yeah. If you didn't pick China to move to, what other country would you have moved to instead? Well, China definitely was not even on my radar when I planned to move abroad. I had my heart set on Chile in South America. I can speak a little bit of Spanish, so I wanted to perfect that. I love Latin American cuisine. I love Latin American men's. I had spent a lot of time in Mexico and Honduras for work and kind of just was acclimated to Central American, Latin American culture and felt like it wouldn't be that difficult for me to handle in terms of culture shock and like figuring things out. But obviously that didn't happen, and now I'm here in China. How old were you when you went to China to live? Also, what was your major in college? So I moved to China in March of 2019, and I was 30 years old and just 3 weeks away from my 31st birthday. Now I am a lovely age of 33 years old, thriving, surviving, and obviously killing it. My major in college was broadcasting and cinematic arts. I graduated many, many moons ago, and when I came to China, I had pretty much zero teaching experience. What are the everyday little things or life's simple pleasures you experience in China that make you really cherish your time there? I hold such a special place in my heart for all of the square dancers in China. It's usually older aunties and uncles, middle-aged people, grandparents out in the local park or the local square dancing to their heart's content. It is so sweet, so wholesome, and literally the most entertaining thing you will ever see in your life. It's like everyone who is above the age of 45 just knows these dances. I don't know how they know them, and I'm jealous that I don't know them. I can be having the worst day ever and get off the subway and start walking home and passed by a group of square dancers, and it instantly puts a huge smile on my face. Sometimes I go dance with them. Yes, I have many a time danced with lots and lots of square dancing troops, and it is the best experience because they're so happy, you're so happy, the dance moves are easy, it's good exercise, like the music is terrible but also great at the same time. Like, you're jealous because everyone has on a matching outfit except for you. I could go on and on about how much I love watching older people square dance. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Is Beijing the only city you've lived in China? Have you been to the other provinces? If so, what's your favorite? I have lived also in Guangzhou. I only lasted for 6 months for several different reasons that I will not even begin to get into in this video. But Guangzhou is not the place to be if you look like me.
The African community in China is on the edge. They are being targeted. This video, now shared by several international news outlets, shows an African being dragged away. Photographs are going viral. Several Africans were seen living on the streets. Online rumors spread like wildfire in Guangzhou. They claimed that the coronavirus is spreading among the Africans. This led to their mass evictions from hotels and apartments. Xenophobia, or an anti-foreigner sentiment, is driving hate against the African community in China.
They're not even allow us to They're just walking on the road. You see, they cannot give us house. They cannot give us hotel. They cannot provide a place we can stay.
Reports say Africans have been subjected to forced testing and quarantine, even when they were showing no symptoms.
So I came back to Beijing. Guangxi province is my favorite province in all of China because it is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. It is famous for karst mountain landscapes, the river that runs through the middle. It is so peaceful, so tranquil, and so picturesque. It literally feels like you are living in a fairy tale or a traditional Chinese painting. It is stunningly beautiful. I love that place and I plan on visiting there this summer and I cannot wait to go back. What's your favorite color and why? Don't say 'cause it's pretty. That's lame. My favorite color is green because it's pretty. What do you miss the most in China? That's easy. My family, my friends, and my dog. It has been 2.5 years since I've been living in China and also 2.5 years since I've been home to America. Partly because my first 1.5 years, I just wanted to live and explore and travel and take it all in. And then of course COVID hit and now the Chinese borders are closed. And if I were to go home tomorrow, there's no guarantee that I would be accepted back into the country. So I miss my family a lot, a lot, a lot. Will you teach somewhere else? Probably so. I don't want to stay in China forever, and I'm also not ready to go back to America quite yet, and also don't really know how I feel about going back to America permanently. So definitely I see myself teaching or exploring or living or surviving in another country that is not America or China. What that country is, I don't know yet. Please save me. Save you from what? Save yourself, boo-boo. All right, y'all, there are a lot more questions for me to get through, but it's getting late. It is now 11:45 and I have to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow because my first class is at 8 in the morning. So I'm about to get to bed and I will finish making this video tomorrow.